I'm not mocking you. It's Mocking with You, the podcast that settles the debates once and for all with your host, Lil B, and the hater.
Hello and welcome to the Mocking with You podcast. We're excited to bring you a fantastic episode this week. We're going to bring you some defensive celebrations. We talked about sack dances last week, and we're still bringing you sack dances. But I can tell you right now, just to think of sack dances off the top of your mind and then try to find a list of those sack dances was damn near impossible to help you. So we had to broaden our range here to give you defensive celebrations. But we do have sack dances in there. What we did to make sure we can get you 20. I know there's 20 sacks out there, but to find a list of them, damn near impossible.
Yeah, let me tell you what. This was hard to put together, and you know what? If you guys want to hit on this, go ahead. It's okay.
We failed you.
I dare you guys to find 20.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many. That's the problem. So many, but you can only find like specific players. If we had maybe
there's like five specific players, honestly.
And I can only find like Von Miller, and that was it. It was like Von Miller's best sack dance. It's like I could not find
Miller, JJ Watt.
JJ was another high one, yeah, but that was it. Like, yeah, it was like no list out there. Like overall, somebody tracking a list and making a list like of anything else out there in today's world with internet. You would think there would be a list or multiple lists so you can actually see it, because it's hard to remember every sack dance of every player because there's a lot of great ones, and I can think of them, but to get a name to it is even the worst part, because you're like, oh hey,
a lot of my fat dances are just going to be the fat dance, and I'm not going to name the player, but a lot of players use these fat dances.
Yeah, same here. Like some of them are player specific for me because it has to be player specific, but we'll get there when we get there. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about some college football and some NFL like we do every week. And we're going to go ahead and talk about the game of the week that, game day's at, and that's App State at JMU. Can we just talk? Like, I'm going to be sidetracking all day today because I'm with Pat McAfee right now and everything. And fuck the NCAA. These rules and these things they're doing to players, like JMU should not be eligible. Them not being eligible for bowl bound because of the stupid ancient rule, because they have to have 2 years before in the transition period, even though in year one they completely went D1 schedule and is undefeated, but you're not going to give them a bowl game or be eligible to go to the championship game of their conference is fucking like, what does the NCAA do? Who sits here and says, you know what they do? They do good things. The NCAA actually sits here and makes good decisions. Who's willing to say that? Because I can find you nobody but the NCAA who actually sits here and says, yeah, these rules and these things we say are right and good and justified.
I mean, we already had the NIL deal that took almost 20 years to happen because all these teams were just so selfish. They wanted all the money for themselves. Like,
right, taking Reggie Bush's Heisman and not giving it back.
Yeah, we could go on and we could have a whole episode bashing the NCAA and why it's so corrupt.
You know what? I have it right there. So we need to do NCAA stupidest decisions. That's a fantastic one.
Yes, this is what I did on episode. We won't just mock them. We'll mock them.
Yes, we're literally going to mock the NCAA. That's what we're going to do for an episode. But, sorry.
We have 50 on too.
Yes, it's just right now the NCAA is making dumb decision after dumb decision. And I'm sorry, JMU. You guys deserve better. You guys earned it.
You're supposed to have the best interest of your athletes who are only there for 3 years tops in mind and you're not doing the best interest of the conference and of the sport and of the athlete, which matters the most. It's limitless to me.
It's ludicrous. It's crap. But saying all that, sorry for the ramble. It's just crap. Fuck the NCAA. JMU, Penn State or App State's going to JMU. This should be a really good game. This is not the same App State team that we all love and dear over the last 5 to 10 years.
No, this
Actually,
is not App State. I think everybody's used to.
Yeah, this is not the same app that we're all used to seeing. And I'm still with saying all that. I'm trying to look at the. I think Apple has like 3 wins this year. App is not even going to be bowl eligible. They're not going bowling. That's for damn sure. Unlike JMU, who is bowl eligible and is not going to get to go. Saying all that fun stuff, I think JMU with College Game Day there, the atmosphere is going to be electric. Pat McAfee got those kids riled up.
By the way, I hate to correct you. App State is 6-4. They are bowl eligible.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. They are bowl eligible. They must. The last time I looked, they weren't bowl eligible. So good for that. Like this is a weak game day game. I don't know why Game Day decided to go to a 6-4 and undefeated JMU, who I don't think is ranked college football playoffs ranking anymore. I don't think the college football committee put them in the top 25.
That's a damn thing.
Yeah. And again, that's probably some bullcrap rule with the NCAA. Who knows? But I'm saying all this. JMU's not losing this weekend. They have a principle to set that you're saying you're going to let App State, a 6-4 team, go bowling, not an undefeated team to go bowling. And we're going to set an example. So I got JMU with the big win tonight or this weekend.
Yeah, no, they're 10-point favorite. They're at home. They got all the momentum. And they show the world on ESPN Plus why they should be more eligible. I got them by 10.
Spread. Yeah, is that the spread? The spread?
Yeah, minus 10 favorite.
It's actually minus 11.5 now.
I'm looking on ESPN.
It opened at 11. Never mind, it just said. Yeah, I got JMU covering.
ESPN has their own betting site now.
Yeah, I got JMU covering. But let's go ahead. Let's keep it moving. Oh, sorry about the yawn, folks. I don't know what. I'm waiting for. I forget the game. I think we're gonna go ahead and talk about. I don't know how to defend this. We're just gonna go ahead and move on to. Do you have a little game tab there, sir? Look at you making my life so much.
Oh yeah, I have a game tab. There we go.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and talk about it. We got Georgia going into Tennessee. SEC Network went to this game. I thought there was a chance that Game Day would have gone to this game, but because of the smackdown that Mizzou put on Tennessee last week, I think they probably decided not to go to this game. I think if Tennessee won,
they would have won. They would have won.
Yeah. I can't defend Tennessee. Yes, it's at Neyland. Yes, it's going to be electric. But this the only thing I can say, and I'm not taking Tennessee. I can't. Josh Heupel as a coach is 7-0 after losing double-digit points the week before.
So the week before.
So he is undefeated, but this is not a good team to go against when you're facing that. I have Georgia winning. I can't sit here. Not with how Joe Milton played, not with the play calling, not with the defense. This how we got destroyed. This defense Georgia's defense is better than Missouri's defense. There's nothing that I could arguably say that Tennessee has a chance right now. So I have Georgia covering and winning.
You know what? Why not? Tennessee's got nothing to lose. They're at home. They're in Neyland Stadium. Neyland Stadium is rocking. And I'm taking the Vols.
You go for it, bud. I appreciate it. I don't see it. I don't see the path. Not with Joe Milton.
Twins don't get blown out when they get the ball.
The Tennessee Volunteers lost another wide receiver this past weekend against Georgia or against Mizzou. So we're now talking about wide receiver 2, 3, 5, and 6 being our wide receiver. We've completely lost all of our wide receivers with no depth.
Whatever.
But we got another good game. We got UNC going against Clemson. Chris, what do you got for this game?
And then UNC, I think Clemson will get a close game, but Brett May is too much for Clemson.
Yeah, I mean, Clemson's definitely trying to fight their way back. They really thought they had something in their quarterback, but he's definitely not the answer.
Yeah.
Everybody they kicked out DJ Ugalea, and they thought they had something in this kid for Clemson. Yeah, well, thank you. And he's been horrible for Clemson. Yeah, I got UNC. I think Drake May needs he's had his ups and downs. He's been a little bit better, but he definitely needs to continue doing really well.
Hit the ball, like that.
Yeah, I mean that definitely a good. I mean, it's an excuse, but it is a rightful excuse that he has no weapons, and the weapons he do have doesn't catch the ball. A lot like a Packers quarterback.
I mean,
but we'll talk about that later.
Ben Howell had more weapons than Drake May.
Yeah. We'll keep moving on. We'll move it on to the NFL, where we got this is a really bad weekend, by the way, of both college and pros. This is some random games we had to pick because of the weekend. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Yeah, so we got the Browns versus the Steelers. And, just speaking, Thursday night football was a massacre. Like, I know it's Friday night, but Thursday night football, we lost Mark Andrews for the year and Joe Burrow.
Oh yeah, no, that was like feeling like dancing. By the way, I had Mark Andrews in like 3 leagues. I'm in panic mode.
Yeah, that really sucks. And I started Joe Burrow in a league. I have like in one
in a Yahoo league where I had the team auto pick. I started Joe Burrow, and yeah.
Yeah, that one hurts. But yeah, so you have to say all that. The only reason we talk about it because of the AFC North here. Obviously, we got the Browns versus the Steelers. We don't have Deshaun Watson. I think Deshaun's done for the year as well. So so the Ravens are going to run away with this division now because of the quarterback play all gone in this division. I have the Steelers winning this game because I think Dorian Thompson-Robinson, who I really like coming out of UCLA and out of the draft, but his first game was horrible. And I feel like it's going to be a swap again mid-game for PJ Walker. And I think the Steelers defense makes a lot of turnovers and wins this game. Ugly, but it's going to be a win for the Steelers.
Yeah. Steelers at home. It's really hard to pick against Steelers at home.
It's hard to pick against Mike Tomlin, a very underrated.
I feel like if Mike Tomlin was in this situation, they would win somehow. And like Duck Hodges around for like 300 yards.
Oh, good old Duck Hodges.
Yeah. So then the Steelers, and it's ugly game, like 9-7 game. It's like an Iowa game.
Well, their offense was moving last week. I'm curious if they can get the run going like they did against the Packers last week because the Steelers had over 200 yards rushing against my Packers defense last week.
Playing it better than the Browns.
Yeah. So we got hey, Chris, I don't know the last time we played against each other, but we're playing against each other. I don't think we've played against each other since we've known each other.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So the Packers, I'm pretty much over. I am on the hot seat. I am on the bus, driving the bus right now to fire this whole coaching staff because
you're on the fire coaching bandwagon that I've been on
Oh,
for like 3 years.
I am tired. No, have you listened? You probably haven't listened to like Packer media news because obviously you're not a
No.
Packer fan. But this last week, I've had to literally sit here and listen to Matt LaFleur defend and belittle Packer Nation and defend Joe Barry and talk about that we
Well,
don't know anything and
that's
how
them
this
to do
organization
that.
sees defense and how the NFL sees defense and blah 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 and talks down and like belittles Packers Nation. And I'm tired of it. Fuck you, Matt LaFleur. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're doing. It's obvious. Aaron Rodgers made you, not yourself. And you are sitting here and you have literally now have you had a safety measure. You had a safety parachute before this season. You had it all. You could have sit here and fire Joe Barry and belittle Joe Barry, and that was your safety shoot. But you have now literally made Joe Barry your main shoot with no safety shoot. You are sitting here defending one of the worst defensive coordinators in the NFL. And literally, we like
Hey, hold
Packer
on.
Nation
Brandon
and
Staley
every
has something
Packer
to
beat
say.
writer has literally shown you every fucking stupid thing Joe Barry has done, and you sit here and defend him. And I guarantee you, Austin Eckler rushes for 120 yards with at least 5 catches for 60 yards this weekend. And I even bet you, goddamn, Joshua Kelly gets involved, and the fucking Chargers defense runs over 200 yards again because of Joe Barry's run scheme, where he has literally 2 defensive linemen in the fucking box and then has 6 linebackers out of the box, and he gets fucking torched. Fuck you, Matt LaFleur. Fuck you, Joe Barry. This team should be a lot better than what you are. I'm going with the Chargers, and it's not even because Herbert's going to have a good game. You guys are going to dominate us on the run.
Yeah, no, as much as I want to pick the Packers, I just think the Packers was so injured. I mean, not that the Chargers are not, but man.
Jair Alexander is going to be back, it looks like, and so is Quay Walker. Yeah, it looks like Alexander and Quay Walker will be back this week.
Okay, well, I'm still picking the Chargers. They want to run amok. And
yeah, it doesn't matter with those two. They won't help the I'm telling you, I guarantee you it'll be another almost 200-yard rushing game for you.
Somehow the Chargers do that, and then
your defense will let us drive. Our defense will let you drive more. We won't be able to make the stop when we need to, and that's what's going to cost us the game.
Yeah, I think it will be like 20-17 at the end.
I would say I completely agree. 20-17, 20-14. Something where we maybe even get a last-second drive to try. But our offense will putter again because we'll throw it to fucking goddamn Christian Watson, who flails every time the ball goes up in the air for him to try to get it, and it'll be a pick six.
Why is this bad? This is bad.
Dude, I can't defend this team anymore. Like, I can only defend Matt or Jordan Love and the offense because of the bad coaching. Like, I love my Packers team. I see why we could be so great, but coaching is holding us back.
Yeah, it really is. And you know what? I know exactly how to deal with Brandon Staley is holding us back. Jim Harbaugh.
Dude, get over the Jim Harbaugh. He's not that is a pipe dream.
We're calling up right now. We're calling you up. No, the NCAA kind of screwing you over. Oh, yeah. Nothing, Herbert.
I'm going to have to put you on suicide watch when Jim Harbaugh stays at Michigan.
And we're hopefully getting no Belichick. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Why would you want Bill Bell? Bill's not leaving New England. They're just going to take his general manager rights or some bullshit away, or put him into the office.
Or he'll retire and then do something crazy.
Yeah,
they'll bring in Brian Flores.
Yeah, they'll never be able to let go of Bill Belichick. You just can't. You can't do another Tom Brady with Bill. You just can't. You can't let him walk away and be good somewhere else and win games and give him a quarterback. You just can't. It would be stupid. But sorry, we got the only really good game this week is Monday Night Football, shockingly.
Shockingly. Like, I actually have to stay up and watch this game.
Yeah. Where we have the Philadelphia Eagles visiting the Kansas City Chiefs. I really like this game. I really don't know this is a toss-up. This is literally what defense is going to make the last stand. So I can see this being a shootout, or I can see this being a low-scoring, like 14-17 game because of the defense isn't playing really well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, go ahead.
This could easily be our Super Bowl, by the way, too. Easily could be our Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl win that.
Yeah. So
What preview?
Is Taylor Swift coming to this game? That's what I need to know. I need to know Taylor Swift.
I don't know if Taylor Swift is coming to this game, but I would be willing to bet that a high probability of being there.
See, I say no
Monday night.
Is she not on her Errors tour right now?
Errors tour, I think so.
So I'm going with Philadelphia. Travis Kelce won't go off. I'm just going with the Taylor Swift stats.
No.
She's there. He goes off.
If Taylor Swift is not there, then they have the possibility of losing.
Yeah. So
playing.
Jason Kelsey's gonna smash his brother, and they're gonna get revenge from this last.
I think it was both on the revenge for him.
Yeah.
And so Eagles for movie. And you know what? I honestly don't think this game will be close. And I think that it might be close in the beginning, but I really think that the Eagles have something to prove. But both these teams are coming out of a bye, so I think it will be like 27-17.
I just don't think the Eagles have the secondary to stop A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Julio Jones, who actually scored. Yeah, I just don't see that the Eagles.
Yeah. By the way, Julio Jones is alive, people. He lives.
Yeah, he just was stuck with bad quarterbacks for the past couple of years.
Yeah. Tom Brady got who's that?
Well, Tom didn't have a great year last year. Let's be honest. That wasn't Tom Brady of Tom yesteryear.
Okay, all right. Well, the
reason why we're all here, the meats and potatoes.
The meats and potatoes. We're not on the Thanksgiving yet, but no, we're almost there.
Yeah, that's the turkey and mashed potatoes, though.
That's that.
Yeah, we could change this to defensive touch. So there's going to be defensive celebrations in here as well as sack dances, trying to be the most of them. This is going to be really hard, but I am curious. I can't remember if I have the first pick or you do. Thank God you start off with the first pick.
Yeah, no, thank God that I love this special, and I absolutely have no idea what I'm taking.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? It's another one, and I don't know if it should be lower or higher, but I think it's a good start. And I'm just gonna start with the and then the
what?
The cloud.
Oh, the shush and bow.
Everyone shut up and bow.
Yeah, the shush and bow. So, I mean, I'm going to go late with this one right now because I know we need to fill this in. I enjoy this one. I believe my Jair Alexander started it. If not, I know he was at least one of the first. And I'm going with the sword.
The sword?
The sword with the corner.
The sword, we saw that last night, didn't we? Who was that?
I passed out early last night.
And Taylor Britt did that?
Yeah. That was a great play by Cam Taylor Britt, too.
Yeah, of course he got hurt too in that game, by the way.
Of course he did. Yeah, I like that. I don't know what they're trying to say there as a cornerback with batting the ball. I don't like but I enjoy it. I think it's cool.
No, it's cool. I don't know what really absolutely like. If your hands are forward and you're batting the ball away.
Yeah. I don't know. But it's a good one to see. It's a creative one. So put it on the list. It's not top, but it's a good one to throw on here to get some potatoes in here.
I don't know who did this one, but I saw it. It's like the crawl, and then the
Zadarius Smith, man. I literally had that on my list. I thought for sure I was safe with that.
don't worry. When playing for Darius Smith is on my list, he's had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, Zadarius has a lot. I had Zadarius Army Crawls and Eats is what I called it. I wasn't too sure.
The crawl and eat.
Yeah, that's what I had it under.
Hilarious. Like act them out.
Yeah, he had to. Yeah, because he did that good army, and then he eats it up like eating me. Yeah, that was Z Smith. I had that on my list. So I'm going
cowboy or not. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm. It's gonna be Packer heavy right now because I'm gonna go with another one of my all-time favorite. Because once you said celebration by a defensive player, this was automatically because it's my all-time favorite. He's stuck right there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but that is Gilbert Brown, and he was known as one thing and one thing only, and that was the grave digger. And when you go shoveling and because you pile drive them into the dirt and he would go burying them, there was nothing better than the grave digger because that big old boy would stop.
That one. I love that.
Yeah, you can't not love the grave digger.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, I love it. I feel like there's like some defensive touchdown celebrations that I'm missing, but yeah. Let's see here. The home run, I don't think this deserves to be too high, but the home run swing.
That was started by Neil Smith.
Was
I
it?
had that.
So Neil Smith's home run swing.
Yeah, because I was watching some videos, and they're like some of the best sack dance guys were talking about how Neil Smith started that, and that was what he was known for. So,
yeah, so we'll give him credit. Neil Smith home run swing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Do I have the first? No, you have the first pick. Son of a bitch! I was gonna do something this week just because it needed to be done, but you get the first pick. So, I'm gonna go with the Hinge McCringleberry Von Miller, aka the Keenan Tell skit sack dance. Von Miller did it from the.
Is it bad that we have like Von Miller on here like 3 times?
Oh,
There's so many of these, by the way. I just think that they all deserve to be on the list because they're very creative.
Yeah.
And so.
You hold on. The list is fucked up. You had hater back to back. I'll fix it while you pick.
Go ahead. You know what? Yeah, no, I'll do this one. I'm gonna do the bowling strike.
The bowling strike.
No, I remember who did it, but I don't think he was the first one to do it. But Sean Phillips of the Chargers used to do that all the time. And we're all here bowling.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hold on, I'm not ignoring you. I am just trying to make sure this list is up to date.
I love that the McCringleberry.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, you have to," because it was the hump. Yeah, Yeah, that one's one of my favorites.
By the way, I really thought we should have made a celebration that on this list that should have been on the touchdown list.
So I'm super duper happy that I have the first pick overall. That's all I'm gonna say. Things that have now officially changed.
How How did it
Because you
move
fucked up
like
with
that?
that hater with like picks 13 and 12. You had it back to back yourself. So
Well,
it threw off the
that
threw
is.
off.
Oh, no, what? That makes sense. I had to post it last week.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go with the discount double check when people mocked would do the discount double check to mock Aaron Rodgers. It always came back and bit them in the ass when they mocked the discount double check. But when you did the discount double check over Aaron Rodgers after sacking him, he came to tear you apart. But to see people mocking, I always like when they use another person's celebration. So
Yeah. It was hilarious. I think that was Big Big Mock Day or something.
yeah, JJ did it. Well, everybody, JJ did it. A famous Falcon, John Abraham did it to us in the playoffs, and there's always been a couple players who've always mocked but JJ was one of the first.
What number we on?
We are now on 13.
Oh, and it's on.
I just went.
Oh, it's not updated. That's why. Oh, it says,
Yeah,
hey, this
that was your pick. That should have been your pick. Sorry.
Oh, that was the bowling
Oh,
one.
because I didn't. No, hold on, because I didn't do bowling. Yeah, hold on. I'm all.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you still your pick though. Yeah, sorry.
Man. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
we're
another
on 12.
number.
All right.
I'm gonna do it. This is not in the top 10, but this is in it. It's A, Martin, and Newton, and B. It was a thing for the longest time. So the dab.
Oh, the dab. Okay. That was not the one I thought you were going to do. And I'm going to have to come back and we're going to have to put Von Miller on here back to back because it shouldn't be.
No, the one that you're doing, I think it was pretty higher.
No, the Superman. I'm doing Von Miller mocking the Superman.
Oh, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. By the way, we can do a disrespectful mock.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I left the dab off. I thought maybe you would have the dab, so I left it off. But I thought mocking the Superman because he did it to him right over him when he sacked him. He stood right over him and did the Superman. So I thought it was perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So the him and the Clinton elves went there back to back right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Back to back, he gets fucking. We just. All right, we're number 10, sir.
Okay. This is going to be really hard. Okay. I think it could go in the top 10. I don't know how high it could go, but I'm thinking that Joe Flacco. No, not Joe Flacco. It's, what's his name? The other one.
The Plecos, Gangnam Style.
No, the Fat Name dance. I think it is the Gangnam Style.
Yeah, the gang. Yeah, the gang. Yeah, by Pleco, the Gangnam Style.
Oh no, not Pleco. No, the Fat Names, the New York Fat Names. What's
I
his
have
name?
no idea what you're talking. None. You're gonna have to. No idea.
Hold on, I will look it up. Go ahead and make it.
Yeah, I have. I'll put it on there. I don't know what that is, but the New York. I'll put it on there. So we're at number 9. I gotta get back to my list because I deleted it or not deleted, but closed it out. Okay, I'm gonna go with because I really enjoy this one. It's an original, and it's done by the most random player. I'm gonna go with Brian Robinson from the Minnesota Vikings, the cast, hook, and release, which I thought was funny as hell when he did it.
Oh, that was a great one.
So yeah, you gotta go. If you don't know Brian Robinson, he played for the Minnesota Vikings for a very long time. He was a freaking pain in the ass for the Packers for a long time. He was one of those like just never a household name, but like a fan favorite, really good, solid player.
So it's Mark Gastineau, and it's one of the first fat dances ever, and he's going like this.
Oh, I think I've seen other people mock that. I didn't know where it came from. Okay.
So it's like one of those fat things. After like mentioning all of it, I only did fat stats.
Yeah. All right. You got number 8, sir.
Oh man, it's so hard. I only got 20 picks here. Okay, and I love this one. This last week, and shout out to Dad. Kevin Byers picking off that Prescott and going into the star and mocking him.
Mocking the star again.
Yep. I know it's not a fat dance, but it's still awesome.
No, we had defensive stuff on there. That's fine. Okay, so I don't think this is high, but it's funny as hell, and I enjoyed it because of what it was. So I think this is a perfect place for it. I'm going with Alden Smith sprinting to the sideline after getting a sack because he got fined before. So instead of celebrating, all he does is sack, stand up, and sprint straight to the side and sits down.
It's like the don't find me thing, you know?
Yeah. It was funny when I rewatched it. I was like, yeah, that's good. Like, it's not like, oh my God, great, but it's definitely just a solid one that needs to be in the top 10. So.
Okay. This is really hard. Can we just put like all of Darius Smith's stats in there?
The Darius has
by the way, I just watched.
The Darius was very fun to watch because
he
did the clown it's dance too as a sec.
He did a lot of hilarious stat dances. Like it was so funny. Like
the Darius was fun those couple of years in Green Bay.
That's what I had. I had Darius Smith's hilarious stat dances. That's all I had.
I'll put it. The Darius Smith and Hole.
Yeah, put them all in.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go, and I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna be a dick to you, but it's a top 5 one, and I'm grabbing Sean Merriman's Light Out.
Light Out. I hate you so much right now. And by the way, hit that for big.
Yeah, well, you fuck around with me. You fucked me last week, sir.
I'm taking Clay Matton's fat dance.
Which one? The bear? Ah!
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It was iconic for the longest time.
Yeah, the Hulk out is what I called it. I wasn't too sure.
I don't know what to call it. Is it a Hulk out or like it's like a flex?
The muscle flex? I don't know
what.
Or
like holding, like flexing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he called it, but it was great.
It was. Okay. So obviously I'm gonna grab. God, do you have it? I'm so scared you don't have it. Do you have it?
Oh, I have it. I have it.
Okay, I'm giving you the chance to take it at 2 because this one needs to be. God damn it! I don't know which one you have. All right, I'm going with this one. I hope to God you get the next one right because I got to make sure. I'm going with the Ray Lewis dance right here.
Wow, you know what? How did I miss that? That's a good one. I don't. Did you know that during the game though?
Well, players mocked it as sack dances.
Oh, a lot of people use it as a sack dance. You're right. That's so good. No, yeah. I like it. Okay, so I got it. It's the Jared Allen Batman.
Okay, good. We got it. The Jared Allen Rodeo, which is one of the greatest. Yes. Okay. I'm glad you got. Okay, you make me feel better. Okay. Because obviously there's only one as soon as we switch this from sack dances to celebrations of the defense, you obviously put the fucking Lambeau leap in because it got started by Reggie White strip sacking and then Leroy Butler taking it to the house and jump into the little house.
And then another one with Magic alone.
The Lambeau Leap makes it rightfully at number 1, where it should have belonged last week. But as soon as we switched that, I put it on there as my number 1. I had to, because it was a defensive celebration.
By the way,
started off.
Did not get JJ Watt back there, but I think the Smith and Bow one is close.
Well, JJ had JJ just discount, and then the only other one I saw for him was the sack and surf, which I wasn't too crazy about.
Yeah,
but Lambeau Leap obviously got its number 1.
I'm really excited. I really think this list is amazing.
Yeah, we definitely got the right couple in the front. Sean Merriman should have probably been in front of the flex, but I wasn't sure where you were going with that, and I think
Sean Merriman at 5 good. It's only one of the best fat dances in.
Well, because he had the light switch tattoo, so he was turning it. Oh yeah, those couple of years of elite Sean Merriman was.
Yeah, only he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, he's one of the biggest.
By the way, and he's a great guy on Twitter. He'll interact with everybody.
Well, that's cool. But that is it for this week's. We are also going to be bringing you a dropping Thanksgiving Day special. Thanksgiving Day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so 11 o'clock for you boys on the Eastern side, and of course, do the math for everybody else. But nobody ever really thinks about the Pacific or the mountain. It's always like everybody always thinks of Central and Eastern time. Nobody ever thinks about the other time zones in our country.
No, who cares about those time zones? Nobody.
Yeah, but again, thank you for listening to the Mocking with You podcast. And you have a great week.
20 episodes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 30. Okay.
I know, okay, but Yui did that podcast for years. It's a natural when you do it's a natural thing.
By the way, let's tell you guys one more time. The Lambeau Leap, Jared Allen, Rodeo Dance, Later Fat Dance, Clay Matthews, Muscle Flex, and the Lights Out Dance.
Yeah. Yes. We would have to, fantastic. I enjoyed this list. I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, as hard as it was to put together, it actually came together really well.
Yeah. The Keenan and Kel skit too.
The Keenan and Kel, the
Kringleberry or whatever they called it. One more time.
Thank you for listening to the Mocking You podcast. Yours truly, Lil B at Brunelli Sports and the Hater at Supercharged 33.
Ugh.